Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello to all SBR students. I hope all of you are doing well. Students, today is 4th of Feb. Your upcoming SBR exam date, that's 6 March. So from today, exactly you have 4 weeks remaining. The question is, do you really want to know what's the right strategy to get the success, of SBR exam? Do you really wanted to know what's the right direction to get the success of your upcoming exam? Or I can say that, are you ready to know about the 4-week exam strategy or 4-week revision strategy? What you should do for the remaining 4 weeks? Do you really wanted to know that? If yes, so listen this short video very carefully. Students, the very first point, students, if you wanted to get success of your exam, there are 2 important variables. Number 1, your regular course. That's called concept building. Concept building related to accounting standard, ethics. Accounting standard includes group accounts, conceptual framework, document, performance measurement. That's all about the concept building. So number 1, the very important point, you need to complete your regular course ASAP. Regular course, because this month it's more about to practice. This month is more about to practice. This month is more about to practice. So first you need to complete your syllabus as soon as possible. Even you feel that you are not getting 100% of the concept, don't worry. You just complete your content as soon as possible, because lot of things you will be able to understand during the practice of the questions, during the mock activity, during the past paper activity. For example, some of the students are not 100% clear about the conceptual framework document. Don't worry, you just read it 2 or 3 times. The application and the gray areas about the conceptual framework, that will be covered with the question practice. Number 2, the second variable, it's about the question practice with exam standard. Question practice with exam standard. I will provide you the guidance how to attempt the question practice and how to proceed with the question practice course. So there are 2 variables equally important. Regular course, that's concept building. Number 2, question practice course. If any of the student wanted to enroll just a question practice course, how to handle the exam of the SBR, so you can contact me directly. Don't worry about that. So the first thing is this, you must have to bear in your mind. Number 2, the second important point, this rule you need to apply with this month as soon as possible. Every student knows very well that there are 4 questions you will face with SBR exam. You need to apply the rule of 50, 45, 35. 50, 45, 35. What does that mean? Whenever you are attempting the section A type questions, the allocated marks you have during examination, that 50 minutes. Whenever you will attempt the section A ethics type question, SBR on ethics, that's about 35 minutes. Any of the section B type question, the 25 marks each. For each question you have 45 minutes. So whenever you are attempting any past exam question, by the way, which past exam question, I will guide you, don't worry. All of the questions either group accounts 30 marks, either ethics 20 marks, either section B type 25 marks each question. You have to attempt with the exam conditions. Exam conditions being number one, if you are attempting the group accounts question, you need to lock the time for the 50 marks, 50 minutes. If you are attempting ethics, you need to lock the time 45 minutes. Sorry, 35 minutes. If you are attempting any 25 marks question, that you need to lock 45 minutes. If you are going to start any of the questions, for example, very first time any of the student attempt the first question with exam condition with 50 marks, and by attempting the exam question of 30 marks of the group accounts, lock the timer of the 50 minutes. Very first question, any of the student, if attempting the question with CB format, and just assuming that sitting in the examination hall, believe me, any of the student, even a student who will get the distinction as well at the end of the session, not able to complete more than 15-16 marks question. Very first time, within 50 minutes. But as the time goes on, as the practice goes on, as you work out according to the time conditions with the CB format, the things will stable, the things will improve accordingly. So same case for the ethics, same case for the 25 marks question. I mean to say that you have to apply the situations according to the exam conditions. You have to attempt the exam questions with the exam framework. If any of the student practice good enough for all area of syllabus with exam conditions and attempt only 40 questions, let's suppose, but another student attempt 100 questions but not with the exam conditions, believe me, the first student will be in a better position to easily pass the exam. But the second student even practice more questions but not with exam conditions, not easily pass the examination. So this rule you need to bear in mind. I have to apply this rule every day for next 4 weeks. At least one question. By the way, I will give you the guidance. You have to attempt at least 4 mocks. I will give you the complete scenario, how you will attempt the 4 mocks with exam conditions. Other than mocks, any day, with any of the day other than mocks. For example, if you have remaining 28 dates and 4 mocks, that means 28 minus 4, 24 days. Each day, any one question you must have to attempt with exam condition, either for ethics, either for group accounts, either with section B type, any question. Believe me, if you obey this advice, you will feel the difference during examination. In fact, during the revision content, during the weeks as well. And one important thing, don't be afraid. If any of the student attempting any of the question within the time frame, don't be afraid that am I be able to complete the question? Am I be able to attempt the question in the right manner? No. The important thing is that you need to attempt. You need to attempt. You need to put your efforts. Not about that. Will you be able to attempt right or wrong? Will you be able to attempt 100%? No worries about that. That's a point. Number 2, further, sir, one by one, share some strategy. Okay, I'm going to share very important strategy. Number 1, students, With respect to the group accounts, you can save your 30 marks. You can save your 30 marks by group accounts if you follow these steps. In fact, just refer the PDF file. Just refer the file, PDF file. What PDF file? Don't worry, I will share you this PDF file. Group accounts. For next 1 or 2 weeks, if you wanted to enter with the group accounts, you have to complete the things in this manner. What should be the things? Number 1, these are 5 steps. The first step, very important, read the group accounts pocket notes at least twice and invest your 5 hours. Read the pocket notes, my pocket notes. Where the pocket notes are available, don't worry, I will give you the link. Read the pocket notes and invest your 5 hours at least 2 times. Second step, watch this video, the question painter, and invest your 1.5 hours. This is a link. And third step, watch this video, and this is the video about a question with a very comprehensive structure you need to invest for 12 hours. You need to click the link here, the guidance how you will be able to get the videos about the group accounts. By the way, all these video links, it's about the new format of the group accounts, how to handle the pre-populated version. Fourth step, follow the roadmap of SBR question practice course. Fifth step, follow the question grid, not the following grid, that's a grid, question grid. Sir, what is about step 4 and step 5? Please clarify us. First, for group accounts, you need to work out with these 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, and then go for question practice course. Every student here have the access of the question practice course. Every student have the access of the question practice course. If you don't have question practice course access, you can contact me directly. Okay, so this is about SBR question practice course roadmap. Do remember, this is the 4th step you need to follow, question practice course. Assume that you have covered step 1, 2, 3. Okay. For example, you need to start the very first question. Group accounts, question practice course, it's having the chapter. Chapter number 1 is about group accounts. For example, page number 3, you need, this document is about the roadmap. You need to follow that roadmap. With this roadmap, number 1, lecture 1, QPC orientation. Lecture 2 is about SBR group accounts. Lecture 3 is about the question looplet. Okay, listen carefully. Whenever you are attempting any or starting the course of the question practice course, first of all, you just refer a question, looplet, September, December 2019. What you should do first? First, ideally, you need to self-attempt this question, the looplet. Whatever the instructions you have covered with step 1, 2, 3, first of all, you need to self-attempt with the exam conditions. 30 marks question, you need to invest 50 minutes. Do your best with the spreadsheet and all these things, on the theoretical matter, all these things. And after that, start watching these lectures. Do remember, these are not very extensive lectures. These are the short lectures. For example, lecture 3 is about the guidance, how to read question. Lecture 4 is only part A1. Part A1, first part. Lecture 5, part A1, the second part. Lecture 6, part 2. Lecture 7, part B, impairment. Lecture 8 part C. Lecture 9 report analysis. So this is something about digital revision kit. If I ask you that how you will uh, attempt the revision kit, is this just about read the question and refer the solution? You must say no. First, read the question, attempt by the student, attempt by the student himself or herself, and then refer the solution. Same here. By the way, question practice course includes the videos and the suggested answer and the Excel file as well. You can refer all the things accordingly. So that's the key point. Sometimes a student says that, sir, I am very confident. For example, lecture 5 is about depreciable replacement cost. I'm confident about this. Just no need to refer the video, only read the solution. Sometimes a student says that I have to watch all the videos. Sometimes says that only the document is enough. I will not refer this question videos. It's up to you. Same for next question, Columbia, Kachan, Luna, all these matters. So the same principle you need to apply not only for the group accounts, but for the ethics as well, and the section B type question as well. Same. Okay. So what you should do for the group accounts? That's step one. Step one. That's about the read the pocket notes. Step 2 and 3 is refer the videos. Step 4, the group question practice course. And step 5 is about this grid. You need to attempt these questions. I know that when you reach at 5th step, out of 17 questions, approx 8 to 10 questions of these grids that's already covered with the above step 1 to 4. Rest of the question you have to attempt by yourself. You have to attempt by yourself. That's a point. So this is how you can cover or save your 30 marks. That's a point. So the key point is about refer the PDF file and follow the instructions. This is the PDF file. Okay. Now the strategy, second strategy. Question number 2, 3, 4, remaining 70 marks. Remaining 70 marks. And that is about question 2 of the section A, that's SBR, ethics and more. And number 3 is about all accounting standards, conceptual framework, performance measurement, current developments. What is the right strategy to cover these components? What is the right strategy? I must say you need to, for this, you need to refer for this, you need to refer the next sheet, this grid. What is this grid about? This grid. Follow this grid. What does that mean? Listen carefully. You have, first of all, you need to split your revision in these with these. You need to make a revision based on these classification. First classification is this. You need to review these accounting standard. That is IS 37, IS 19, IS 36, IS 38, IFRS 5, IS 24, IFRS 8, IFRS 13, and IFRS 16. You need to make a revision of these standards. Sir, from where we will be able to make a revision? Don't worry. Don't worry about that. With this sheet, I have attached the SBR course notes. Although for the regular student, you just click this link, you will be able to get all the course notes. All the course notes. For example, these are the IFRS, all the accounting standard, IS 37. That's the notes. You need to refer this time only the notes. Only notes, nothing else. And what I strongly suggest, whenever, for example, you are saying that I am starting the first phase. So you just quickly review the document of the notes document of IS 37, IS 19, IS 36, 38, IFRS 5, IS 24, IFRS 8, IFRS 13 and 16. Once you read that note, now these 8 questions you need to start. Some of the questions you have already covered with your regular studies. Okay, just review it. Some of the questions you can refer with the question practice course. What are the question practice course? These are the question practice course. For example, if you say that March 20, comma, 25 marks question, 25 marks. So this is about section B type questions. That is comma. You can refer here. But once again, ideally you need to attempt by yourself. Then review these lectures. Don't worry, videos and documents both are available. Then Corbel. You need to refer the Corbel as well. These are the Corbel. For example, for harm, Fiskerton. Let's suppose the second phase of the Fiskerton available with the ethics. So some of the questions are available, some you need to attempt by yourself. That's the point. Students with this grade, you don't need to attempt the December 23 questions. There is a reason, don't worry. What is the reason? I will let you know later. These December 20, don't need to attempt the December 23 questions because I will perform an activity by the coming week related to December 23 exam questions. Other than this, you can work out all the questions. Okay, further. Then after that, once you covered the first phase, then you need to move the second phase. The second phase is about financial instrument. Financial instrument and IFRS 15. You need to review, first you need to review financial instruments, IFRS 9 notes, quickly review the notes, and IFRS 15, quickly review the notes about the IFRS 15. And then attempt these questions. Some of the questions available with the QPC, some you need to attempt by yourself. Then you need to cover quickly IS 12 and group accounts. What do you mean by group accounts? Group accounts you people have already covered. The third phase is very simple. Group accounts you have covered with the first partner. So which group accounts, sir? These are the questions. These are not the questions of group account. These are the ethics and other 25 marks questions that includes some parts related to group accounts. For example, there's a question, September, December 21, the agency. That includes ethics, IFRS 15, IS 38 and IS 21 as well. That's a point. But whenever you start this last phase, you need to review IS 12 document, group accounts, and also the performance measurement document. All APM and performance measurement. It's available with my notes. Don't worry about that. So go through the notes and then attempt these questions. Start attempting these questions. Ideally, these questions you need to attempt with exam conditions. But sometimes you need to attempt exam conditions questions. Sometimes you need to just quick read the question, make a bullet points or the key points and refer the solution. It's up to you. So that is the point. That is the strategy you need to follow to cover the remaining 70 marks. And you don't need to stop. Keep moving. That's important. Huh? Okay. Further, I will conduct 4 mock activities. The very first mock type activity I will conduct by 8th of Feb. 8th of Feb. Related to past exam September, December 23. 8th of Feb, all of the students, by 8th of Feb, you have to attempt your September, December 23 complete exam question with the mock condition. By the way, 1 or 2 days before the by coming Friday, I will share a complete protocol. I will share a complete protocol on the WhatsApp how to attempt September, December 23. First, you have to attempt September, December 23 as the exam question with the mock conditions. Then I will give you the debriefing videos plus suggested answer. So we will start the practice type activity like with the mock conditions from this 8th Feb. Then first mock, that's the first mock I will publish with the 15th of Feb. That is not based on the past exam paper, but other question from where I selected other questions. Leave this matter, but it's relevant for you. First mock 15th of Feb. Second mock 22nd of Feb. Do remember, sir, what's the difference between SBR exam activity and mock exam? Mock exam, do remember these 2 mock exams that's I will conduct, that you will submit your answer script and me and my team will give you the feedbacks, what's right, what's wrong for each individual answer script accordingly. First mock, that's my mock called the copycat mock. Second mock is about ACCA. ACCA will publish mid of February about the pre-March 25 mock exam. So this is the point. Furthermore, sir, what about the 2024 questions? Hold on. I will give you the guidance. What's the right time to attempt 2024 March, June 24 and September, December 24 exam questions? This is not the right time. So I will give you the guidance that is about after 15 of Feb. But whatever the guidance I have provided till now, that is the comprehensive strategy for the revision contents of the SBR. The very first thing is that if any of the students are not able to complete the syllabus content now, don't worry about that. You need to start my strategy from now because things will cover simultaneously, or have to complete the syllabus content as soon as possible. And this is the time to start the practicing the questions simultaneously. One commitment from your side. Whenever I suggest any mock type activity or past paper type activity, you don't even think that I will avoid it. Whatever and how much, it's irrespectively how much part of syllabus you have covered. If I assign you something, for example, September, coming Saturday, something about September, December 23 mock activity, or September 7, 23 past paper activity, you have to participate. That's important. So that is the point from my side. I strongly suggest that all of you must have to join this WhatsApp study group as well if you are not part of my classroom. And the student who have registered only for my question practice course, I have already mentioned how to cover the question practice course. You are part of just like a regular student. Further, any of the student who wanted to enroll for my question practice course, that is about how to cover the exam questions, how to handle the exam question, what's the technique, how to manage the time, you can contact me for this number 00923218271784. That's an important point. The links of the course notes and the WhatsApp groups and all these things will be available description side of this video and the document as well. Thank you very much. Take care a lot. Assalamu alaikum.